Yo. Hi. Hard breathing true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the badness. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Aubrey, I'm a bigger man. Careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem wenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabomba tuko party tunaban hii weekend weekend yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaban adi che wanja for the G chop on the panty
Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
Whoa! Hello, everybody. Limitless Hoops with John Sanders. Thank you for joining us. What's up? Hey, how you guys doing? We have a game tomorrow. Don't forget the game tomorrow. Make sure that you guys sign up. I think we already ran out of spots for our high school team, so there's like one more spot for the middle school team. The reason that we have spots is so that you don't have to always be there. All right? And I know that it's never the people who always show up who are like, well, there's no more spots. Yeah, what's going on there? This is stupid. Why do we have to sign up? It's never the people that show up all the time. It's always the people that come spotty. All right, and the people that come spotty, the people that come like once every 4 weeks for a game, you're the reason that we have the limits. You're the reason that we have so many players to begin with on any individual team. You're the reason that we can't just say, these 8 players, this is our team year round. It's because of you. So you need to be quiet, all right? That's what I say instead of saying shut up, because you don't want to be mean, all right? But yes, so make sure that you sign up first. Otherwise, we know that, if you're trying to sign up the last second or you just hate signing up, in general, it's never been the person who's like, I'm totally into it, who's going to like make our program better anyways. It's always the people who are just like spotty, all right? If they were like people that were like borderline future NBA pros, like working out so hard and they came all the time, if they were having problem signing up or if they didn't like signing up, I would be like, oh, well, we have to change it. But it's never them. It's those people, they're like, thank God you have the sign up thing, because every time that we come to a game with only 3 people, it sucks. So we like the sign up thing. We like more people on the team so that we can guarantee a game. Because how many times have we just been struggling to find people at the last second? All right, what's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? Speaking of me being mean. All right, this is a serious subject. All right, and I guess I just wanted to semi-apologize to people for being so mean. The question is, why am I mean? All right. I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just tackle this real quick. All right. And the real question is, why are many coaches mean? Now, there are some actual mean people in this world. Okay. I'm not really speaking about them right now. So let's pretend that you gave me the benefit of the doubt and I'm not an actual mean person. Like if I saw an old lady crossing the street, I wouldn't just like trip her cane or something like that. I would actually be like, hey, ma'am, can you hustle along? You know, I would tell her nicely because I'm a nice guy, right? But, yeah, why am I mean as a coach? I believe that I'm mean because it's funny. No, kind of sometimes. I do know that I feel as though I'm allowed to be a little bit more mean as a coach because I'm not actually mean. I am like a jokester. I'm a very, very, very silly person. So I think because I'm a very, 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 how many more varies, silly person, then I think I'm allowed to I think people kind of get it, like pretty fast, especially like kids. I had a teacher in high school and it was Mrs. Hopper, may she rest in peace. She was a very mean person but I didn't know that because I met her that summer. I met her like a week or maybe a month or before school when I came down there to help clean up the school or something like that because my stepdad just got the job there, and I met her and she was like the nicest lady ever. And then school started and she just started just being mean to everyone, and I was instantly, as a 9th grader, I was like, oh yeah, she's faking. That's cool. And I know why she's faking. She's faking so she gets what she wants, and what she wants is for us to pay attention. That's it. And I would talk to her anyways, even though she was being mean. After class, I'd be like, see you later. She'd be like, oh, bye, John. And she'd be so nice to me. And other people, including one of our parents in our program before, I won't say her name is Gabby, but she hates Mrs. Hopper to this day. May she rest in peace. But yeah, and she just never forgave her for how she treated her. So the reason that I'm mean, let me get down to it, is that I try to be nice and nice doesn't work. And what I want for this program, it seems to be the same thing that you want for yourself. You want to make the NBA. You want to make D1. Or the lower of you guys want to make varsity. You want this with all your heart. but then you forget that you want it. All right, so to me, I'm like, how can I play this? So I try to play it as if you were for reals, as if you were being sincere, as if you weren't lying. I just pretend that you're not lying, even though I know most of you guys are. All right, so when you tell me, I want to make D1, I want to make my varsity team, I want to reach my version of the NBA, I say, let's go. And I take it as seriously as you telling me that you want to leave a burning building. We're in the midst of a fire, and you say, I want to leave. Now, if someone related this to how your parents are like other coaches or other people might treat you, your friends, something like that, when they hear you say that, if they treated you the same way that they would treat the basketball version of this, and you're like, you were screaming, I don't want to die. I'm in the fire. Help me out, please. They would say, okay, sure. You know, if you want to work hard at it, I'm here for you. But if you want to lay there, it's all good to get out the burning building, whatever. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you, right? But of course, they wouldn't act like that if it was a burning building. But they would act like that if it was just basketball. For me, I'm gonna treat you exactly like the burning building. So when you tell me things like, oh, I don't want to work out today. Oh, I don't want to do this. It's the same as you lying down in a burning building after crying to me that you want us to get out. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna yell at you to go. I'm gonna pick you up and take you out if I have to. And that's how seriously I'm gonna take it. And I do that not just because you're you, whatever, right? That's not even that smart. I do it because it's also my wish for you to get out the burning building. So you think like I do, so I'm like, let's roll until you leave my program. I'm gonna treat you like that. Now there are some lower people where I'm like, okay, you're just paying the bills. But for those of you guys who really like made me believe that you really want that, I'm not gonna listen to your future self when you guys try to undersell yourself later on when you say, I don't feel like going today. No. I'm only listening to that highest idealistic version of yourself. And that's why I'm mean. So you're welcome for me being mean. Hopefully you guys don't take it seriously. All right, that's about it. This isn't coming from anywhere. I just always wanted to talk about that because I think it's kind of fun to be mean sometimes too, because I never got to be that growing up. All right, moving on to our next thing that we have here. What is it? It's where is it? Oh no, let's just go to the movie section. We didn't talk about all the movies. All right, so the movies for this month, okay? The movies for this month, we got. You're supposed to watch it before the end of the month. Do a movie report on it. No one really does it. It's a couple people have ever done it. But first graders, Rookie of the Year. Second grade, The Sandlot. Third grade, Miracle. All right, and then for the ones that I won't talk about, 10th grade, Slapshot. 11th grade, Semi-Pro, hilarious. 12th grade, Tyson. Ooh, the Mike Tyson movie, dang, that was a tough movie. That's why it's for 12th graders. But for the ones that I didn't even get to last week, all right, Rocky 4. It's my favorite Rocky movie, all right, and it's the Russian movie, and I'm showing you a big part in the movie. Obviously, he beats that guy up, Apollo. All right, but that's Creed's daddy. All right, so if you watch Creed, this is his dad, that guy, the black guy. All right, and then Rocky's the other guy. That's the mom that's in the other Creed. All right, so this is all like a huge like cycle, but this is my favorite one. That used to hype me up so much. The Russians cut. It's a big cut. All right, this one gets 50 stars from me no matter what anyone says. Yes, it's a little bit corny, but it's really, really cool. I'm going to give this a TKO of a movie. It is amazing. So if you fourth graders out there, watch Rocky 4, please. Next one, though, is oh my God, it's another Rocky movie. The fifth grade movie of the month is another Rocky movie. There's so many Rocky movies that kind of took over our countdown. But yes, this is called Rocky Balboa. This is when he's too old to fight anymore. And he can't even train. Basically, he's in the same shape that Mike Tyson is in. But Mike Tyson is older than this guy was depicted in the movie. So yes, this is like the Mike Tyson thing. And the funny thing has it is that Mike Tyson does a cameo in this movie. This is probably where Mike Tyson got the idea. How good was the movie? I'll give it about 42 stars out of 50. 41 stars out of 50, I'll go with. All right, it was pretty neat. It was based off of a video game where in the video game simulation, they were doing like the GOAT debate, and they had Rocky beat this current champ, and he was like, "It's a video game simulation, shut up." But then Rocky was like, "I want to get back in the ring," and he like wanted to face this guy, and like he knocked him out, and it was like, what? So then they said schedule a real fight after that. It was just because it was interesting. It was an interesting movie. Definitely watch it, you fifth graders. All right, last one will be Senna. This is a car racing movie. Car racing is very, very dangerous. I looked at a whole bunch of things about car racing, how strong their necks are, how much G-force is upon them, how they like in the cockpit, it's like, I don't know, like 300 degrees. It's like craziness just to do all this stuff. What up, Roni? This is I'm sure it's a tough movie. I've not seen this movie, but any sixth graders who watch this movie, let me know what you think. All right, and just to finish it up, we got Run, Fat Boy, Run with the seventh graders. Run, Fat Boy, Run. All right, it's a movie with a guy. He's not really fat, as you can see, but the girl that he liked got with a guy who's like in shape or something like that. But this guy wants to like run like a marathon or something like that to like win her over. This tells that story. It's a comedy. I'm sure it's good enough. But let me know if you guys watch that one. Eighth graders, Tin Cup. Not that Tin Cup. This movie Tin Cup. I didn't even think about that. I guess I should type in Tin Cup movie. There we go. Tin Cup movie with Renee Russo. Oh, yeah, she's okay looking. But this guy, it's a cool psychological movie, where this golfer has like the yips or the yips they called it, and it's like where it's like having your jump shot just be off because you think that it's off, and he strives to like become like from a amateur-ish sort of player to like winning in the pros, and it's like a love story. It's a pretty cool movie. The ending's very, very frustrating. I remember that, but I watched it when I was a teenager and I liked it a lot. I'll give it 44 stars because it's a pretty good story. Last one is that was 7th, 8th. This is 9th grade movie. The 9th grade movie is Moneyball. All right, for anyone who likes stats out there or something like that, this is an awesome movie. All right, for basketball, they're so into analytics these days. This movie is what took it overboard. Not just this movie, but this is an actual thing that the Oakland A's did. All right, where they just relied on statistics to say who should win, who should be up. No more stars. It was like, what should you do? Go for a home run? No, screw the home run. You go for a grounder. Like, and they did all these things. It's kind of how I want to coach, and kind of what I try to coach. Like, where it's like, just do the smart thing. Just win the game. And yeah, it's a very, very interesting movie. And then this guy switched over to the Boston Red Sox, and they won the whole like title. All right, it's a real story about Billy Bean. All right, and it's a cool movie, very analytical, but it's also like they made it funny too. There's Jonah Hill in it. This one 47 stars. All right, it's a very, very, very cool movie. So, anyways, those are the movies for the month. Make sure that you guys watch those movies for the month. And the quote of the day is. The quote of the day is, mistakes are proof that you're trying. Now, don't just kick the ball out of bounds. I've said that before. But you want to go so far that you're making mistakes. Put your balls out there is what I'm saying. Go for it all. Be brave. Because mistakes are proof that you're trying. That's the quote of the day. Don't forget that, please. And just go for it. Roni is a great example. This guy, he's stepping out of his comfort zone. He's actually going for it. I think having a friend or two in the program now has helped him out. So that's amazing. Make those mistakes. But you gotta sign up for the games to make more mistakes. I might yell at you, but it's all pretend. Go for it, please. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Quote of the day. Stuff that we're doing. We got twist passes coming up here on Monday. No look passes, one-on-one defense only. Closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. All of that coming up. Hold your follow through. Our push-ups for today. That's where we shoot the ball, hold our follow through until the ball gets past the apex of the shot. But we're gonna go beyond that until the ball hits the rim, the backboard, or the floor. All right. Then we got 1 minute shots, 8 or 14 on run, diagonal pro hops. Direct Euro steps, which we don't have video for, but it's just coming up to it, 1 step, and then 2, 3 as you go around them. Make sure that you step perfectly to the side. We will be filming that one today. And then the last 2, pick and roll, drive to shot, and hurdle reverse layup. Why don't you guys watch those for me, please? the spots to jump from, so you guys can get a little bit more accurate on this, because those are so inaccurate that you ended up being too close to the basket. You have to know when you're going to be jumping from, how you're going to be jumping to get there, and control your body. I just know on the hurdles as well, when we do hurdles, you guys can't jump over those things because you have no body control. So this will be good practice for that. So watch out for that stuff. Last. Those are all the drills that we're doing. Let's see what you guys are doing for homework. Anybody? Homework playlist. Let's check it out. Who's been posting? We got Roni with the post. Nice job, Weston, right there. Blake Bastani. Dude, Shriman. If I see the name, I don't know it. If he says it, I do. Oh my God. That name will be the death of me. I've never not gotten a name. The hardest names in the past have been Zetchian. Who else's names were hard? There's been a few, but this one has been beyond me, man. I need to just write the phonetic way to say it on my arm. I need to get a tattoo or something like that with his name on it. But yes, great job with the homework. All right, let's see what else we're doing here. We got the trivia question today. Let's watch it. All right, let's read it. Yeah, let's read it. All right, trivia question is, Shaq's lowest free throw percentage is 42.2%, but what's his highest for a season? That's the question. First person to answer the question wins. I like this question so much is I've noticed this since I've been coaching youth basketball, is you guys think that Shaq sucks at free throws because you've been told that. He does suck at free throws, absolutely. 42.2% is bad. Even his highest sucks. All right, I was never as low, but for kids below, let's say 8th grade, you guys are just as bad as Shaq. That's the answer, Roni. Roni with the answer. Great job. So yes, it is 62.2%. That was in the 2002-2003 season, a championship year, which is no coincidence. All right, but yes, can you guys shoot 62.2%? Can you guys shoot 42.2%? And whenever I tell this to kids, I just want them. I don't want to make them sad. But I want to let them know that you're not as good as you think that you are, and these NBA guys aren't as bad as you think that they are. You're a long ways off. That's why I say it. All right. So you guys understand if we kept percentages, Roni got it right. If we kept percentages, your percentages are probably 25%, guys. If not 40. And I remember telling this to it was actually Kieran's dad a couple years ago, maybe a year ago. I was like, yeah, Kieran's low free throw percentage. He goes, no, he's not. Then we started watching free throws and he missed 7 out of the next 8. And I was like, told you. It's just for a kid. If you make one, it seems amazing, right? Now I don't want to say that to discourage you. I want to say that to encourage you. I want to tell you. I want to show you how far away you are, so you step the pedal to the metal. That's what I'm trying to say. So you guys have a long ways to go. Go get it. You guys should be averaging 80%. If you can average 80% before 6th grade, you're doing something amazing. You're on your way to being Steve Nash. So yeah, take it as a compliment, but I also realized Shaq wasn't that bad. He's compared to a kid. All right, moving on to our story of the day. Watch it. Russell Westbrook had never missed a game in his life and carried that distinction with him through his first years in the NBA. Then he injured his knee and had many complications because of it. Whereas many players never make a full recovery, Westbrook returned somehow with an increased vertical due to his work ethic. No luck required. I don't care what you think about Russell Westbrook, he's tough. All right, and I know he had that German surgery and stuff like that, where they remixed all the blood cells, but he came back. And he came back tougher and better. It's crazy. And he also, like, I only had like one injury my whole life. It was tough to overcome it mentally. All right, and he came back like still as crazy as ever, just going for it. All right, that's the balls that I was talking about earlier. All right, and you have to like put your mind and your heart together to be able to accomplish something like that. So yeah, respect the heck out of what that guy's done his entire career, for real. All right, moving on to our what is this? A breakdown? Nah, you know, let's go with something funny. All right, we got Bronny James, folks. All right, Bronny James was checking into a game in preseason, and at the same time, Steve Kerr decided to put in his big guns. All right, so across from Bronny James is a number 1 pick, Andrew Wiggins, and then a future Hall of Famer, and Draymond Green, and then another. I guess he's starting right now. I don't really know his name, but the picture taken of the comparison between these is crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's at like an angle, but doesn't he look like a baby compared to those guys? We know he's like younger and like a rookie, but it normally doesn't look like this. This literally looks like it's little Bow Wow in the movie Like Mike going, I get to be on the court? Good God, this is fun. So yes, he won the golden ticket. His daddy is an NBA player. But, I mean, he's doing better than a lot of us would. Okay? He did get in by those means, and but this is the cool part about sports, is you get exposed. All right? When Paris Hilton, whose daddy owns all of Hilton's, gets a promotion or whatever, you don't really know if she's actually good at her job or not, because she gets to surround herself with people. She gets to do this, all right, gets to do that. Donald Trump was a product of being a billionaire's kid too, and you can't tell. So those people you never get to find out. For sports though, it's like, well, can you do it or can you not? And certain times people do hold you back and hinder you here and there. But if you're in the game, especially in a game of basketball. Football, they don't have to give it to hand you the ball up. They don't have to block for you well enough, right? You can't really tell. But for basketball, yeah, you get the ball. It's you and some dude on an island. Go score. All right, can you do it or can you not? So that's what I like about sports. That's why this form of nepotism isn't that bad to me. The nepotism that gives people like spots in like big corporations, that one kind of bothers me. These ones, that 55th pick wasn't going anywhere. And who knows, he might have knocked it out the park, maybe, but it doesn't look to be that way right now. And it's still pretty cool. What's up, Weston? Still pretty cool that he gets to play with his dad. All right, so yeah, if you want to be great, have a dad who was a legend. Or how about you're so legendary that you can do whatever the heck you want because you're that good. That's what we should really be taking away. So yeah, next question is this question. Is this a travel? Or what do you think about this move? I'm glad that we have Kieran on it because his dad's always talking about stuff like that. Let me know what you think about this. I honestly don't know the rule. Okay, it's 1, 2. Okay, wait. No, these are later. So it's the first one I'm gonna, but this one right here. 1, 2, 3. And the first one is with the bounce. Does it matter how high you go with that step? I mean, let me see. So when you're taking steps, 1, 2, 3. you have both feet on the ground. If both feet leave the ground at the same time, are you allowed to land on one? Well, when we do our reverse hurdle today, we want you to take steps over hurdles. It's really only the slow players that will take step while their feet are still on the ground. So if you're good, you'll be taking high steps. Now, if someone did this normally from like half court, let's say, and you just hopped 1, 2, 3, no one would ever call that. So I believe that you are allowed to have both feet off the ground at the same time. How high can your feet be off the ground at the same time? There's no rule for that. So this is legal. It looks really funny, but it's legal. Let's look at the second one. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, that one he stepped on the right foot twice. I don't think you can do that one. I think that one's legal. The second one is illegal. All right, but like I always say, all right, basketball is made up by human beings, so the rules aren't like set in stone. 2, just because it's legal doesn't mean that the refs won't call it, so be careful. And then 3, I like people trying to like figure out like ways around the rule as long as they're advantageous. So if you can show the refs and like make it clear that you're doing this, that first move might really be a key. The second one, I'm not so sure about that because it just looks really funny. They're gonna call that one, and I do think that one is a travel. What do you guys think? And what do you guys think about our challenges? I'm gonna go through the challenges real quick. All right, for the first, second graders, you guys are doing the pick and roll and day 16 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling contest. Day 13 of 4-week weekly improvement challenge for the 3rd grade. 4th grade, you're on day 16 of the homework assignment. 5th grade, you're on day 16 of the John Stockton Hall of Fame. 6th grade, you're on day 46 of the Prio Blajovanie challenge. 7th graders, you're doing the Chastain challenge. 8th graders, you're doing the Nash drill. We should be doing the Nash drill every single day this month. The dribbling dojo for the 9th graders. 10th graders, you're doing the 4-week pick and roll challenge for today. Do the drive to shoot. It's also what we're doing for the workout. You're on 11th grade, you're on day 16 of the homework assignment, which is the Nash drill. 12th grade, you're doing the 10-minute drill. All right, and I also wanted to speak about one more thing before I head out. I talked about me being mean, okay? All right, well, here's one of me being nice, okay? One of me being nice is in our section where it says join a team. You click on team list. I told you guys I added these teams. Each team, we're going to start more next fall, but we're going to try to do something for it this fall, all right? It not only says your team name, the community thing, your emoji and stuff like that, the monthly activity that we're going to add for each team. We don't really have these teams yet. But once we do have these teams, each team will also have a team charity. And they're lined up with their mascots. So, for instance, the Earth Island Institute is a charity that we want to start donating to. All right, that's for the Bucks. For the Bulls, they have the Red Cross because they like to chase red. I made them really interesting, so take a look through what your favorite charity might be. All right, mine out of all of these to just look at might be the Joker's charity, where on the Joker's page it has their charity is Comic Relief. If you click on it, it'll take you to the Comic Relief page, and they actually use it's a charity out there that uses humor to cure like people's like illnesses, depression and things like that. And it's a clinically known thing that like laughing can like make you like actually feel better. Donating to a cause like that would be amazing if we could get to that. And yeah, don't forget that the quote of the day, guys, is mistakes are proof that you're trying. I'll see you guys tonight at the workouts. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the games. All right, make sure you guys keep working your hardest, please. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.